It's the most wonderful time of the year. With the kids jingle belling and everyone telling you be of good cheer. It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Welcome to the most. Sorry.
Take it away, friend. You go.
You go ahead.
You go.
No, you.
I don't even know what episode it is.
Ew. You know, I don't think we're counting anymore. Oh, we're on day 6. Welcome to day 6 of Paulette and Becs Wine Lives. We may have already gotten into the sauce. Just saying.
I haven't. Just saying.
Oh, what's your excuse then?
I have this beautiful little setup of like Christmas drinks I wanted to talk about. So I haven't poured one yet because it just looks so pretty. I don't know if you guys
We're so excited, guys. So tonight we're going to do another show of the cooking. It's going to be great. We're going to teach you guys some really cool... Oh, what's that? Oh, yeah. Becs has got a really awesome recipe. She's going to show us exactly how to... I have a few as well. Some really easy, fun things that you can bring to a function if you're like super last minute, you get invited somewhere, you're like, oh. We got you covered.
100%.
Yeah. So, Becs, tell us about your drinks.
Okay, so my first one that I was just going to pour because then I want to do my poppers and then I'll go over the other drinks. But is a dessert wine because these are always an amazing little gift or something delicious to take to dinners because there's always an abundance of regular wine. And dessert wine is amazing because there's always dessert in the holidays. So this is actually something Kent surprised me with when he went away once. It's from the Sleeping Giant Fruit Winery in product of BC. Fortified wine. I don't know where it's from. Summerland.
Ooh.
There you go. It's raspberry. Probably not going to be good with my candy cane. It just looks pretty in there. So yeah, cheers to dessert wines, even though I'm not making dessert. A beer would probably be better with this anyways, but just saying.
Cheers. Cheers to you, my friend.
Oh. It's like candy, guys. Don't drink a lot of that. That's why
It's really sweet.
Yes. So what I wanted to do today is my mom's super famous, my favorite thing ever, jalapeno poppers. These are something that, like, when we were younger, my brother and I, we would go to, like, Christmas parties with my parents. She would always bring jalapeno poppers. It was, like, the best thing ever. We would literally hide at the appy table and just, like, sneak all the jalapenos. So good, you guys. So I've already got some in the oven, so I can show you when I'm done doing this. It's going to all be ready. It'll be perfect. Anyways, it is 28 to 30 jalapenos. And if you're not into spicy foods, I have ways to take the spice away. So you have to cut them in half. I'm going to put gloves on because I don't want to touch them because I wear contacts. That's a good tip.
You're kidding. I like this tip that you can do it less spicy because I'm not a spicy fan, and I know that there's people out there just like me.
Yes. So when you cut them, make sure that you have the end still there. You guys see that?
Yeah.
Otherwise, these will melt out.
Oh.
Right? Kind of melts out.
Good tip.
But I mean, if you can't, I'm sure it'll still stay. But anyways, when you seed it, you take your spoon, take all the seeds out, and then you scrape your spoon along all the veins on the inside, and it's called deveining it, basically. And then once you've done that, so that's taking the spice out. Like, you like a little bit spicy, leave the veins, or quite spicy, leave the veins. You want it really spicy, leave the seeds. But if you don't want any spice, take all the veins out, and then you're going to blanch them. So if you don't know what blanching is you get boiling water, and then you dump, they're already done like this. They're already veined, seeded, everything. You put them in the boiling water for probably 2 to 3 minutes, and then cover them in ice cold water instantly after. Take them out, cover them in ice cold water, and then make sure they're patted dry, like really, really well. And then you can just go forth, and it'll take basically all the spice out. I find when you devein it, it takes pretty much everything out anyways, but it's just another little thing to get rid of that extra little kick if you don't want it. Because I know a lot of people don't like spice, whereas the more the better for me. So I'm just going to grab another glove.
Cool.
And
I'm always scared of them whenever I go anywhere, just because, like I said, I'm not a spicy person, so I always just avoid them. But to know that there's another way is just magical. I love it.
You could do it. You could make them yourself then if you don't like it, and then you're gonna know.
I may just do it just for funsies this Christmas.
Yeah. Or you can do something really fun and leave one really hot and just see who gets it at the party.
Oh, make it a game, like someone gets a prize.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
You're welcome, everyone.
Good funny tips, especially if you've got that family member you're not so fond of.
I love it. I love it.
So this is super easy. 1 brick of cream cheese.
Yeah.
You want to be healthier, go light. I don't. Go light. It's not that I don't want to be healthier. And then 1 cup of cheddar cheese, shredded.
That's it?
And a teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. If you want a little kind of kick. So I'm not kidding. I have made jalapeno poppers from Pinterest, from many different recipes and stuff. I'm just gonna wing this, and I have not found anything that I like as much as the way that my mom does this. So she literally just texted me the recipe, and this is it. And
Mama's watching.
I make my own bacon bits. Those go on top after. So I just have to mix this together.
Hi, Mama Dorothy.
Pardon me?
I said, your mom's watching. I said, hi, Mama Dorothy.
Hi, Mama. I'm sharing your recipe. So, anyways, why don't you share one of the things that you're doing while I mix this up?
Okay, so I have 3 things that I did today. But the really quick first one is, so one of the things that you can do if you're in a super, super hurry, I made cake mix cookies.
Ooh.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And we're gonna share all of the recipes in the comments. Because we have too many to put up above, but maybe we'll put the jalapeno recipe above the live, and then we'll put the rest in the comments. But yeah, super, super easy. So you take a box of, if you have in your pantry, a box of cake mix, and then you add 1/3 cup of vegetable oil, a teaspoon of vanilla, 2 eggs. So
I think we lost you. 2 eggs and what?
A cup of mini M&Ms. And you mix it up together. You don't follow the recipe on the back of the cake box because obviously that's going to be more liquid and it's going to be runnier. So you follow the recipe. Well, I'll put it in the comments. But it makes these beautiful. I don't know. Can you guys see that? It makes these
cake mix too if you wanted.
You could do it with any cake mix.
Oh my gosh, yummy!
It's super fast and they're chewy. Like I'm gonna guys, they're like, see, look. Oh yeah. Oh, it's so chewy and delicious.
The perfect cookie.
Like delicious. And it took no joke 10 minutes to finish the whole thing. And then you bake them for 11 minutes in the oven.
Yeah.
Bang, boom.
Yum.
You're ready to go. Because sometimes you get invited somewhere last minute and you're like, oh my god, I don't have anything. And that was easy. I had a box in my pantry and I was like, score.
I feel like that could be me because I'm just not huge into baking.
Yeah, it's an easy one.
I love it.
You could get a gluten-free cake mix and do the same thing.
Are you in my head? I was just thinking that.
Yeah, I am.
Just thinking it.
It's the turkey hat.
Oh goodness.
How you doing over there?
Good. So I've got it mixed up.
Yeah.
And then basically all you do is you just fill your jalapenos up.
Ooh.
Right? I don't overflow them. You can always top them up once you have them all filled because you want to make sure you have enough filling. Right? These jalapenos that I got from the store, I definitely did not buy 28 because they are massive.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to fill them all because I don't know what I'm going to do with all of these tonight. Just kidding.
I know, right? I
I
feel
a
that.
lot of them to have them tomorrow when Kent gets home.
There you go.
Yes. And if anyone's asking, this French's Worcestershire sauce is actually free because regular stuff is not.
Oh.
I know, fancy, right?
Good tip, buddy.
Yeah, if anyone is following a gluten-free diet. So,
Janine says, what the hell's on your head, Paulette? It's a turkey. Because we're talking about cooking.
So, honestly, the little Santa hats on the legs.
What's that?
The little Santa hats on the legs of your turkey head.
Oh, I know, right?
It's adorable.
I bought this for Jerry a long time ago, and he didn't appreciate it as much as I did. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to take this one and wear it. Okay. Do you want me to show my next one?
Yes, go for it.
Okay, another really easy recipe. Actually, just hang on one second. I got to go get my thing. One moment.
Perfect. Anyways, so I'll tell you my little trick on bacon bits. So I learned this from my brother in the summertime. Because I like to make my own. I make all my own sauces, all the fun stuff on my own. So I take a cookie sheet and I put tinfoil out and I lay my bacon across it and I put it in the oven at 350 and I just keep checking on it until it's almost ready. Take it out, throw it on paper towel. You don't have bacon grease to deal with. You just let it harden. And then you can just wrap the tinfoil up, chuck it in the garbage. You don't have bacon splattering everywhere in your oven. Honestly, it's amazing. So I did this because I was in actually a rush earlier. I did this and I set my timer, popped it out, and then I just chopped them up myself. So easy bacon bits.
I love it.
Yeah. And it's no mess.
Buddy. Good tip.
No mess because the tinfoil comes off your pan and the pan just goes back in the drawer because it's still clean.
Nice. Okay. I'm going to continue with my...
Uh-oh.
Did you lose me again?
I did.
Am I back?
You're back.
Sorry. Okay, so I made like a nut mix. So you know how like some people make like nut and bolts recipe kind of thing? Well, this one is more nutty. So I went to the store and I got one of those like one of these mixed nut things.
Ooh.
Yeah, so it's got like cashews and the Brazilian nuts and almonds and whatever. And the only thing that I added to it was I put some shreddies in there as well. Then I took, like super easy, just put it in a bowl. Then I added half a cup of butter. I added a package of Hidden Valley Ranch, like ranch seasoning. You know, like I think I have a package. Just
like the dried stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of these bad dogs. I put one of those on top. So I melted that in the butter. So I melted my butter in the microwave. Then I put that package of stuff in it. And then I also added some extra garlic powder and some extra dill. And I mixed that all up. And then all I did was like just drop the nuts in a bowl, mixed it all up together, put it all on a cooking sheet on top of parchment paper, threw it in the oven for like 20 minutes. So like spread it out, threw it in the oven. What did I put it in at? I think I put it in at like, I think it was like 325-ish. I put it in for 20 minutes and then I mixed it around a little bit and I put it in for another 10 minutes, took it out. So delicious.
Oh my gosh.
It turned into this beautiful, I don't know, can you see that?
That's just like so quick and easy. And like, it's always nice to have that stuff out for a snack. Yeah,
because I don't know, it's like Christmas crack, man. No joke. And it's really tasty, really savory. It's just like, you know, another option to have thin chips. You know what I mean? So yeah, I just bought this. And it really, honestly, super, super fast. It was so good. Yeah, so now I have like I filled this back up with the actual finished mix. Jerry ate like a whole giant bowl of it already. He was loving tonight. The kids are at my sister's having a slumber party, and we're gonna have appy night.
I love it.
Whoop, whoop.
You should try the Jalapeño Poppers blanched and see if they're not spicy.
With the jalapenos?
Yeah.
I know I should have bought some, but I didn't.
All right. So I just sprinkled the bacon bits, make it even. Put as much or as little as you want. If you like bacon, don't like bacon, whatever. And then in 20 seconds, I hope they're ready. Pretty darn close. These you would then put in the oven for 30 minutes at 350 degrees.
Perfect.
So
Wait for it. Look at you guys. We couldn't have timed it better, huh?
seriously.
Oh. Is it done yet? Oh. I went to a Christmas party last night. We had a party at my neighbor's house, and we had the best time ever. And there were so many amazing appies there. It was delicious.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And drinks. There was lots of amazing drinks there as well.
Some photos, and I laughed pretty hard.
We played games. We sang Christmas carols. I seriously, you guys, I'm so lucky. I live on like the best road. So I live in the country, and we call it the 471. That's our range road number.
Everyone knows where you live.
Yeah. We're like, where do you live? 471. Oh, 471. Anyways, we had the best time. And we actually, I learned about a whole bunch of different drinks last night. One of which is like a French tradition favorite that I've been sworn to secrecy. I can't actually share the recipe, but it's called Caribou. So I don't know if any of you guys have ever heard of it before. I can tell you what's in it. I just can't tell you the amounts. So it's basically red wine with maple syrup and spiced rum. You put it on the stove and you heat it up and you drink it like cider. It's delicious.
It is
but
good.
It's like
oh, where'd you go?
it's really delicious, but it's like firewater. So when you put it up to your nose, the fumes it like burns your nostril hair. But it definitely gets the party started, if you know what I'm saying.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna have to make it for me one day.
Oh, totally. 100%.
Okay, so this is the finished product.
Ooh.
They don't look too much different than the starting product. But they're like soft and flimsy, and they're probably gonna burn my mouth.
Oh, it looks so good. Well, don't eat them yet.
It's really hot.
Yeah, don't burn yourself.
It's really hot. Yeah.
Then you won't be able to enjoy it later.
Okay.
Well,
so I looked up a couple of drinks. I'm gonna see if something in my freezer is ready.
Okay. In the meantime, I don't know how long she's gone for. But in the meantime, I am going to share something. Or are you done there? Oh, she's back.
They're not ready. So you go ahead and share.
Oh, I'm going to share my last recipe, if that's okay.
You know what? Yeah.
Okay. So I have another one. And this one was super fun to make. Because, again, last minute, not sure what to make. Super easy and very delicious. So what it is it's a mini kind of like Big Mac. So it's on a skewer. I don't know if you guys can see that. So you take a meatball. I had turkey meatballs. So you take a meatball, you melt a little bit of cheese on there. So I just cut a little piece of cheddar cheese, put it back in the oven really quickly so that it melted on top. Then you take a piece of iceberg lettuce, and a pickle on top. You put it on a skewer, and then you have a dipping sauce that goes along with it. And then how it works is that you just dip your burger in your sauce. And
you make burger balls.
The health option.
I lost you again.
Oh man, my things are falling. Anyways, it's like a healthy option.
Those look delicious, and now I'm hungry.
I know, right? My husband's like super pumped for me to like be done so he can eat them.
Dang,
And yeah.
Jerry, I want to be there.
Yeah. So you can use, there is a sauce that they have in the recipe. There is a sauce that you can make, like a homemade sauce. It's like a Big Mac sauce almost, but I was in a hurry. So I had in my fridge some of this. I don't know if you can see that. It's Heinz burger sauce. So I just use that, put it in a bowl, and then, yeah, super easy. Like, dip it in the sauce.
That is so smart.
It's like one bite deliciousness. And it's not like super heavy. Delicious, honestly.
It looks so good.
I was really excited about that one.
And how was it? Good?
It's so good.
That whole jalapeno was not spicy until my last bite. So that is the key. Make sure you get all the beans.
Right.
It's so good. So good, you guys.
Awesome.
Okay, like what do you got? Home. Hey, Mom, if you're still on here, I feel like I'm at home.
Okay, what kind of drinks do you got there, bud?
Okay. So first, I'm going to start with eggnog. And I think Paulette might have an eggnog drink there as well.
I did.
Let's make mine first, and then we can get into that.
Okay.
Let me grab my ice cubes.
I don't know what it is, guys, and you guys can feel free to tell us how you feel about it, but I, myself, am not a giant fan of eggnog. And I feel like it's more of a texture thing for me than anything. I don't know. Ever since I was a little kid, my parents never really drank it, so I never really grew up with it. But then somebody introduced it to me, and I was like, but Becs, I agreed.
She agreed that she was going to try this.
So we're gonna try it again.
So normally I do it with like a rum, like a dark rum or a spiced rum, but I did not buy any. So hopefully my husband does not mind, because he has this very amazing bottle of whiskey that my brother actually gifted to him from a distillery, that the way they distill it and do it, it's actually gluten-free, because rye is not gluten-free. So I'm making a sampler eggnog. I don't need 3 drinks. I'm making a sampler eggnog, so it's going to be just a little bit. Anyways, apparently I've never had it with whiskey before, but it's good, so we're going to try it. Okay. Did you lose me?
I did for a second there, but it probably was me.
Okay, I'm just doing a little. I'm going to do like a quarter of a shot, because I'm not doing very much here. Just like a splash. And then you can top it off with like, what's that? Oh, it's that's a good idea to lighten the thickness.
Yeah, totally.
And then
maybe that'll
do eggnogs. Like I always grew up with putting like nutmeg on it.
Yeah.
So that was like, when the holidays come, it's like, oh, rum and eggnog with nutmeg. Like when I growing up, I just used to have eggnog with nutmeg until I was old enough to have the rum. And I don't have any nutmeg. I can't even believe it. So when I was looking things up, it said that maple syrup, you can put a little maple syrup in there. You could do a little cinnamon. You could do cloves, whatever you have. I don't think I want to double it up, but I'm kind of intrigued as to what the maple syrup will taste like.
Ooh, oh, we have Keith on, and he says, I heard a good one, but haven't tried it yet. Freeze coffee into ice cubes and add it to a glass of Bailey's.
Do you know what I'm waiting for in the freezer, Keith?
What?
Coffee ice cubes.
No way!
To go with my Bailey's.
Ah, unagi.
So, do a little... This is a huge shout out to my girlfriend Kim and her sister. This was a wedding favor, and then I bought a whole gallon of it because it's delicious. Oh. Is pure maple syrup from Quebec.
Oh, cool.
Maybe you can read it because I can't.
No, I can't read that.
All right. Anyways,
I'm blind.
I would tell you what it said if I knew. But it's her company, so I apologize.
We'll shout it out later.
All right. Oh, I think it's gonna be good.
Yeah. Okay, I got mine. I put it in my moose mug.
I don't know how you don't like this stuff. It's so good.
Okay, I'm gonna try it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thick and creamy.
I know. I just don't. For all of you out there that love it, like, Lord love you. That's great.
I think it's pretty damn delicious.
It probably is. It may be a mental block I have.
It probably is. You know what? It smells like Christmas to me.
Does it?
Yeah.
It looks inviting.
Not the booze part, the eggnog part.
Oh,
I don't smell rye, I smell Christmas. I smell eggnog.
I don't know about you, but when I smell rye, I smell.
I can't stop eating these jalapenos.
Oh, last night at our Christmas party, somebody else made this like wicked drink, and it was called what did I call it? Moose milk.
Mm.
I don't know if anybody out there has ever heard of it, but it's I don't remember exactly what they said was in it, but it was there's milk and ice cream. They brought it in like this giant pot. Milk, ice cream. They had marshmallows in there. I think they said Kahlua, and there was some other kind of booze, but it was like super boozy, creamy. It was really good, and they called it moose milk. It was really delicious. So somebody else had an eggnog drink, but I didn't pay much attention because not a fan.
I'm gonna go get my coffee ice cubes. Even if they're not ready, I'll just sprinkle the shavings in.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Okay, so guys, why don't you, anybody who is watching, share with us some of your favorite recipes or your favorite drink recipes, or if you guys have any quick and easy appies that you want to share, just to kind of give people an idea of what they could make if they're in a hurry going to a last-minute Christmas function or something.
Yeah, I love that. Share it.
Oh. Your mom says, okay, we're going to put away the nutmeg and break out the maple syrup.
It's really good.
Yeah.
I must say the nutmeg's pretty good. I'm just going to dump the coffee in because it's not frozen. Anyways, coffee / fake, I don't know. They're cold. Anyways, when I looked it up, I was like, what can I do with Bailey's? Because like coffee Bailey's is sort of like the ultimate.
Yeah.
And I found one that was said to use coffee ice cubes, and you like load your cup with ice cubes, like right to the top, like real coffee ice cubes. An ounce of vanilla vodka, and then you top it off with Bailey's. Ooh. And I was like, ooh, that sounds good. Well, I don't have vanilla vodka. I also don't have a cup full of coffee ice cubes. But the coffee ice cubes are hazelnut vanilla, so if you don't want the vodka, you can do a flavored coffee, I figured, and then you're still going to get the flavor, but then you're only having the Bailey's.
I love it.
Yeah, it was a hazelnut vanilla, so I figured, and then look at me, here it is again, the vanilla, or the gluten-free, dairy-free Bailey's.
Perfect.
So
I didn't know that they had gluten-free Bailey's.
I only thought it was in the States, to be honest.
Oh, that's cool.
That's like really good. It tastes like the coffee.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We got all kinds of stuff over here. So, actually, Bex and I talked before, and we've decided that for today's giveaway, what we're going to do is we are going to ask people to tell us what their favorite Christmas drinks are, and leave it in the comments.
Favorite Christmas drink or favorite appy? One of the other.
Okay. Yeah. Perfect. So leave that in the comments for us, and then you will be entered into our wonderful draw for our beautiful Paulette and Becs Wine Lives glasses. Aren't they magical? You too could join us live with a fancy wine glass and cheers with us along the way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I love it.
Do we have any other recipes to share, Bex, or should we get into our draw from last night?
Let's do the draw. I think I'm just gonna eat the rest. I only have 3 poppers left.
It's all good. Okay, guys. So yesterday, we had Janine on, and she added to our wonderful draw. So,
you guys see that? Was it not amazing?
Oh my, yes, we had the best time yesterday with Jean. And she actually dropped off the stuff to me today. And I have to tell you guys, I laughed so hard. So this book that she has given for our draw, it's called "'Twas the Nightcap Before Christmas." And I just read it today, and it's so freaking funny. So it's the night before Christmas, but it's totally from the mom and dad's point of view, and they have a little bit too much eggnog and all kinds of drinks and fun, and anyways, it's hilarious. It's so funny, and it's very fitting for our wine lives, I feel like. So our lucky winner tonight will be getting a copy of this wonderful book, as well as a Party Light 3-wick candle in the winter berry flavor, and I can tell you it smells delicious.
That
beautiful.
Is an amazing addition to that wine glass. Wow.
I know. So cool. So we had a few entries yesterday. So I have my my fancy basket right here. So I'm gonna shake it around. Shake it around. And the lucky winner is Carrie Kane. Good job, Carrie. You won yourself a beautiful 3-wick candle, as well as a funny-ass book.
If anyone also needs to know, Carrie is also the rep that sells those candles, so.
She's a Party Light rep. I'm pretty sure that candle came from her. I love it. Cool. So I'm going to get that to Carrie. And for tomorrow, guys, Bex and I are going to hop on tomorrow in the morning. And we are going to be talking about our favorite things. Mm-hmm. So there's going to be some Christmas-themed favorite things, some ideas on, like, if time and money didn't matter, what would your favorite thing be?
What would like you want?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like your favorite gift, or and you know what? It might spark some ideas for people who are looking for gift ideas for Christmas, last minute Christmas gifts.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're going to be back on at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, and Mountain Standard Time, 10. I'm gonna try to come go outside tomorrow and see if that works.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wanted to go outside and do this, but we have like barely any snow here, and now it's just kind of all brown. So
yeah,
we shall.
You have a beautiful tree.
That's true. I will sit in front of my tree.
Okay, guys.
Awesome. I'm so excited for it.
I know, me
remember,
too.
Drop us in the comments your favorite appy recipe or your favorite drink recipe. If you give us more than one, you will be entered more than once. And yeah, share the love, guys.
Share the love. Are we ready?
We're ready.
Okay, bye, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we will catch you